Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the mess. So, just long story short, shout out to Candice Dillard Bassett and Chris Bassett. It was revealed the other day that they shared with the public that they will be having a baby boy. So, shout out to Candice and shout out to Chris. I'm still a little bothered, agitated, irritated, upset that I will never forgive Bravo, NBC Universal, Truly Original, whoever it is, that we really were not able to see Candice in her pregnancy journey. I will forever scream from a mountaintop the simple fact that this woman was introduced to us on this show, at while she was engaged, and we saw this over the top $100,000 wedding, and we've been there to see her, getting to her acting bag, and her music, and we've seen her stepkids and her mother and her sister, and I think her half brother and her father, or I think was it stepfather. But we've seen, this woman's life, the what they've shown us on television, um, and now we get to this part of the journey where now she's bringing life into this world, and because of the toxic, hostile work environment that has been um, somewhat created in this housewife world, uh, we won't be able to see this pregnancy journey, and I just think it's sad. I really think that it is absolutely insane that at this point, this is where it stopped. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. As long as she is good and she's healthy, and as long as she delivers a healthy child, that's really all that matters in the end. I'm hoping that after she um, has her baby, I'm hoping that she does return to reality TV, specifically Potomac. I know some of y'all just rolled your eyes, um, but you just never know if this season that's about to hit Bravo, if it kind of goes on without a hitch, I think they may not feel a need to have Candice return. However, if the season kind of, is a bust, then they may feel like Candice needs to return. But it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Again, shout out to Candice. Shout out to Chris. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Can I say something? Hey, ooh. NLE Choppa. I don't follow him. I know that he performed um, in Atlanta for Atlanta Black Pride. From what I saw, if we're going to be honest about it, he didn't perform the way that I see clips of what he normally performs, which is shirt off. One thing I will give Tank is that when Tank performs in front of an LGBTQIA plus crowd, or whether it's a crowd that would be considered heterosexual, okay, he performs the same. He gonna sing the same songs. He gonna take his shirt off. He gonna roll his body. He's gonna give you the same performance. NLE Choppa, from the clips that I saw of him performing at Black Pride, baby, he had on an oversized black sweater and some baggy jeans, and nothing came off. Now, other clips that I've seen of him performing, whether it's, I guess, at a club appearance or concerts, honey, he pretty much just come out on stage with some pants and some panties, some boxers. When I tell you the way that the gays will throw their own away and fall to their knees over trade is absolutely pathetic to me. I've read that NLE Choppa has a gay brother. So that may be part of the reason, if that is true, why he is now appearing to be what some would say an ally to the community. Me personally, I don't believe that just because you um, perform at a pride that makes you an ally. Just because you marry a woman does not mean that you can't be misogynistic. I'm not saying that he is not an ally, but he hasn't done anything to me that would prove that he is. So he posted a tweet the other day and he put, "I'm coming out." And this was on September the 5th, 2024 at 5:07 p.m. Then he came back and at 12:10 p.m., September 6th, 2024, he put, "With a new song, penned, a new project this month, and black duck boots. Y'all ain't let me finish." We call this queer baiting in the community. It's like when you have someone like NLE Choppa, he uses the LGBTQ community, our girl, quiet as it's kept, the LGBTQ community allows themselves to be used for and they'll be the one that benefits from it, like NLE Choppa. So now he's gonna throw out there, "Oh, I'm coming out," and I don't like that because honestly, the only thing that's gonna happen is when the blogs start to post things like that. If you go to the comment section, it's gonna be disrespect towards the LGBTQ community, and NLE Choppa ain't gonna be nowhere to be found to defend his actions or come to the rescue or be in the comment sections fussing and cussing the girls out. But you're the one who got the conversation started by even putting up something like that. You should have known. Well, he probably don't even know, but he should have known if he's going to be a real ally to the community. You coming out and putting, "Oh, I'm coming out," is going to start unnecessary conversations, and it's going to be meaningless attacks against the LGBTQ community when none of this even had to be a conversation. And you ain't gonna be nowhere to be found in the comment section. While the punks and the trannies and the dykes and everybody else getting towed down. But what makes it even worse, on some real shit, and I've said this the other day, some of you might watch out my videos. I think that it is absolutely ridiculous that pride promoters will throw money at people who may or may not be allies to the community instead of hiring their own within the community to give them a spotlight and a time to show their talents. I think that it is absolutely ridiculous that the punks in the community, girl, foam at the mouth because this nigga done came to the pride parade, pride, and performed. But girl, y'all quick to throw Saucy Santana and Lil Nas X to the side and don't want to hear about them no more because they too feminine. As if your ass ain't walking around here with an arch deep in your motherfucking back. Because y'all got in y'all head that, oh, that's trade. No, NLE Choppa ain't trade and he don't want your ass. You know why? because you a punk. And him being that pride don't have nothing to do with nothing except he getting paid at the end of the fucking day. Y'all be so thirsty over dick, it makes me sick to my stomach. To the point you're willing to throw your own out and prop this straight man up. All because he came out 1 or 2 times and said something about the LGBT. Baby, that do not make you no ally. You got to do more for me. It ain't no different than when black people want to start inviting everybody to the barbecue because they said 1 or 2 things that's nice. You got to do more for me in order to gain access to the barbecue, Karen. Thank you for what you said, though. But it's going to take a little bit more to get a seat at the barbecue. It's going to take a little bit more for me to start calling you an ally to the community just because you received a payday. Girl. And then when you got there, you half-ass performed. And even if he did it for free, I'm still not calling him no ally. It is so crazy to me how, like, y'all really threw Lil Nas X to the side. Don't get it twisted. Lil Nas X has his gimmicks, and he does too much. Y'all really think that it's the women who are obsessed with masculinity? It's the gays too. And quiet as it's kept, the straight men are just as obsessed. But the gays will turn their back on their own in order to prop up trade. Look how they doing NLE Choppa. Just like that. Just like that. Hey! Just like that. All because of the fantasy. All because of what they think they can have. When at the end of the day, that nigga don't want you because you's a nigga. Anyways, that's all I had to say about that. My hair kind of turned out cute today. All right, let's move on. Okay, I had some other stories that I wanted to talk about, but I'm gonna wait. So that's the end of this hot topics. I will be back later. I'm about to watch Love and what is it called? What is it called? Love and Marriage, Huntsville. And then I am going to try to have that review up tonight. Bye, y'all.